Okay. All right. Got 5 viewers and climbing, so we are ready to start.
All right. Welcome Beaver Dam Raceway drivers meeting for August 8th, this coming Saturday. Going over a couple of notes. We'll get these taken care of, the virtual drivers meeting. So first off, kind of talk about pit entry. That really hasn't changed. We've been doing it this way for a while. I continue to see some emails and questions though about masks, state mandate. It goes like this. We are considered an outdoor venue. Masks are not required. However, social distancing is recommended. Use some good common sense. You're on your own with that. Masks are not discouraged, but you do what's good for you, and that's the racetrack's policy. Second thing on my notes, order of events. Chris has already got the advanced copy. We'll run through it real quickly here. It should be up on the board. Reminder, this is tentative based on car count. We'll check in with Chris at 5:15 and see where we are with cars. And it may change, but this is what we're looking at right now. 5:15 driver sign-in cutoff. That's the same as it has been. It's in the rule book. Look for 6 o'clock packing hot laps as needed. 6:25 anthem with the target of going racing at 6:30. Heat races will roll off. Legends, Sport Mods, Grand Nationals, Street Stock A Mods. Legend car count's been outstanding this year. I anticipate a B there. I'm not expecting a B in anything else. That's what could throw a wrinkle into it if we do pick up a B, but then we'll switch over to A mains. And the way it rolls back then is the Sport Mods will be the first one out. Grand Nationals, Street Stock, Legends, Modifieds. Anybody that was out to the race on Tuesday, track got pretty hard, pretty slick. Late model guys were very happy with it. Hopefully, we talked to Scott about trying to leave it a little bit more in that fashion. So we should be looking for a decent track. On that note, Chris and I were talking in the green room ahead of time here. Weather outlook, and obviously it's only Thursday, but weather outlook pretty scattered as far as rain. Looks like if there is some weather in, it's going to come through north for the northern part of the state first. So keep your eyes on that in case something changes. The other thing is it's supposed to get hot and sticky again. So by all means, look out for each other. Pay attention to that. Heat win stickers and feature win stickers. I know we had an issue beginning of the year. They weren't in the envelopes. Usually those are getting handed out right away. So they finally did get our supply. Chris did go through, put them in everyone's pay envelopes. If you think you are missing a heat win sticker or feature win sticker from prior to helping out here, Chris, I believe it was July 4th, somewhere about there, that you were able to get it cleaned up.
I think it was actually the July 18th. From July 18th and back.
All right. If you're missing one, see Chris. She'll work with you and get that taken care of. And going forward, those should be picked up in the infield and when you get go out there for pictures and get your hardware in that.
It should be in the bag with the medallion, just so everybody knows. It should be in the bag, so don't rip the medallion out and lose the sticker. Just saying. Don't want that to happen. Sorry.
All right. Rookie of the Year forms. We had talked about that in the green room and pre-show. Rookie of the Year forms, those forms are online. Chris has gotten quite a few of them back, but it's getting that point in the year where, hey, we only got a certain amount of nights left. If you intended to be under consideration for Rookie of the Year, you need to have filled out, completed that form, turn it back in to Chris so we can put you into that program. Chris, you designate those rookies with an R behind their name, correct?
Yeah, if in the pitch shack every week I have a points sheet for each division and it's top 20 people. Or even if you're looking online at the results, if there's a little R in parentheses behind your name, that means I have checked you off as a rookie. If you are supposed to have an R and you don't, see me. If you have an R and you're not supposed to, see me. So.
Yeah, we don't want to get to the end of the year and all of a sudden you go on to an awards thing and someone who thinks they were in the consideration for rookie was not considered. So the onus is on you, the drivers, to sign up for that to be considered. If you are unsure if you qualify for rookie status, talk to Chris or myself and we'll get you clear as far as whether or not you qualify for rookie status. A couple other notes I have. One, I just got to talk about, we did make a mistake last week in the Grand National feature lineup. We inverted 12 instead of 10. A little confusion on our end. We were made aware of it before the feature rolled out. However, bottom line, we have limited staff and limited time. I don't want to keep the fans waiting any longer than we have to get that corrected. But realize, guys, we're owning up to it. We did make that mistake. It's one row, two cars. So, and Chris and I put some checks in place to make sure we don't have that happen again. Grand National Division. Grand National Division, they've been looking at rear bumper covers. Rear bumper cover rule reads 20 inches. However, we have to put that rule under review with the Unified Grand National tracks because we did a little research into that and Five Star actually makes 3 different rear bumper covers available for that, which over the years have been utilized. Really, the 20-inch rule applies more so to the fabricated rear bumper covers, where guys are just basically taking a sheet of aluminum and making their own. And if you have questions on whether or not yours is legal or whether you're going to need to do some repairs to that, stop and see myself or Jim or Dave, Brian, any of the tech guys. We'll look at it and help you get that answer resolved. Rough driving. Number of complaints for those that weren't paying attention, drivers that were taken off and disqualified last week with rough driving. We'll be continuing to pursue that. We talked about it the last time we ran the 5D race. Rough driving, if you show it, we're going to black flag you and we're going to pull your scorecard. Something to go with Pete, Dave Casper is now working on spotting up top, as well as Brian Ferrari. If it's a problem, we're going to take you off. You have a short night, and bottom line, depending upon the level of it, you may be asked not back. So you guys need to clean it up. Some of you do a great job, but some of you guys are just driving way over your head. We need to get that cleaned up. Bottom line, there's nobody in those divisions that are running it. You guys ain't going to NASCAR. You ain't going to the World of Outlaws. You know, you guys come and you see those special events and you think you can drive like that with your street stock or with your modified. You ain't a sprint car and you ain't a late model. You need to think about what you got and what you're racing on. So pay attention, be smart about that, and you'll have a good night and we don't have to address those problems. Chris, that kind of wraps up my notes. What else do we have? What did we miss?
I think that was it. We covered what? Oh.
One big one on my notes that, probably the biggest one, victory lap celebrations, changing policy on how we're going to do that. Victory lap celebrations in the past, up to this point, we would call you on the receiver. The winner was given that option to go down and turn 4, pick up the checkered flag, take it for a look victory lap. You can continue to do that. However, that checkered flag will be waiting for you at the start finish line. However, we're going to give you the option. If you don't want to do a victory lap, you can pull it down, park it on the start finish line. As long as you don't take and crawl out of it like a grandma, you don't take forever. You can get out of it. We'll give you that checkered flag. You can get on the roof, do your wing dance, do whatever you want to do down there. Let's keep it somewhat brief, but gives you an opportunity to interact with the fans. Whether you want to do the Kyle Busch bow or whatever you want to do down there, as long as it's not obscene. One thing I can't let you do though is go doing donuts down there. Problem I have with donuts is an insurance issue. You throw dirt and debris, all I need to do is have one person get hit with that, and now we have a huge insurance issue. But we're going to give drivers that opportunity. If you do want to continue to do the victory lap thing, hey, we're all good with that. We'll give you the flag. You can do your lap, salute your crew on the back straightaway. But if you want to spend some time, do that with the fans, hop out, do the wing dance or the roof dance, whatever you want to do up there. Or I don't know about the backflip. That probably that wouldn't be my choice, but do so at your own peril. But
I'd probably get more time up in the tower.
Yeah,
because they'd have to call the ambulance out to probably help remove the driver.
Yeah, let's not do anything too crazy, but we're gonna open that up just a little bit to try and put a little bit of pizzazz back into that. So if you got some ideas, if you're unsure what you want to do, is going to be cool. You can stop or check with me early in the night, but that's something that's changed. So drivers, put your thinking caps on and be smart about it, and let's entertain those fans. Chris, nothing else on your docket?
No, just going back to the scoring thing, I guess. I will welcome any driver, not your crew chief, not your mechanic, not any of that. If after your heat you want to come up top and see what it is just to score a race or two and get back down, there's a chair open. So it's not anything that what you probably think it is. So, but I don't want you coming up with 5, 6 people. I'm not saying that. Just the driver wants to come up and check it out. Feel free.
Yeah, I'll bore everybody with a 2-minute story. Years ago, many of you know, Carolyn Miller and I worked on the MSA Sprint Series, and we traveled to a lot of, and I'll use the term racetracks loosely because some of them were nowhere near as nice as what we actually have at Beaver Dam. And the standard policy was if you didn't make it out of the B main, we went over and tapped you on the shoulder and you got volunteered, meaning you got drafted and you had to go up and score. Honestly, never had a driver volunteer again because they realized how difficult and challenging it is up there. It's a tough job, and we talked about that in pre-show with Chris. With the transponder system and all the things that are going around, and the papers flying around, and trying to keep 20 cars in sequence, even with the transponders, it can be a handful. And then you got a crabby competition director on the radio chewing about is it done yet? Why aren't we ready? I want to get going. And Chris is nodding her head over there saying yes, she knows that. But if somebody wants to go up there and check it out, we will definitely work with you and get you up there, and you're more than welcome to see that, and you can feel free to comment on that. But
I guess all I would ask is let me know kind of as you're checking in, if it's something you're thinking about doing, let me know so that I know that to expect you to come up, so that I don't just have random people walking in. So just give me a heads up.
All right. That pretty much wraps up my notes, Chris. What else you got?
That's it on mine.
All right. 5:15 Saturday. Look forward to seeing everybody there.
Yep.
All right. Thank you. Have a good evening.
Night, everybody.